presidents, prime ministers, ministers, and other high-level representatives present in the Security Council chamber. Your presence today underscores the importance of the subject matter under discussion. In accordance with Rule 37 of the Council's Provisional Rules of Procedure, I invite representatives of Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belarus, Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Canada, Chile, Croatia, Czechia, Denmark, Estonia, Germany, Greece, Guatemala, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Kuwait, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Mexico, Montenegro, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, North Macedonia, Panama, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, the Republic of Korea, Romania, Sierra Leone, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Spain, Turkey, Ukraine, and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to participate in the meeting. In accordance with Rule 39 of the Council's Provisional Rules of Procedure, I also invite the following briefers to participate in this meeting. His Excellency Mr. Charles Michel, President of the European Council. His Excellency Mr. Bujar Osmani, Chairperson in Office of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. And His Excellency Grand Chancellor Riccardo Paterno di Montecupo, Sovereign Order of Malta. It is so decided. I also propose that the Council invite His Excellency Archbishop Paul Richard Gallagher, Secretary for Relations with States and International Organizations of the Holy See, to participate in the meeting, in accordance with the Provisional Rules of Procedure and the previous practice in this regard. There being no objection, it is so decided. The delegation of Russian Federation has asked for the floor. Please, you have the floor.
Mr. President, you were hasty in saying the words, "It is so decided." We had two questions. First and foremost, we wish to ask you on what basis you propose to give the President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, the floor before members of the Security Council speak, many of whom also are represented at the level of heads of state and government. And my second question, the second question I wish to pose is, on what basis are you inviting the Minister for Foreign Affairs of North Macedonia to today's meeting in the capacity as the chair of the OSCE?
So I take note of the remarks made by the Russian delegation, and in response, I would like to confirm that notice of the planned speaking order was given to all Council members in advance, and in my view, it would have been preferable had this procedural matter been resolved at a technical level prior to the start of this open debate, so that we would have been able to proceed immediately to the substance of our deliberations today. I wish to recall that paragraph 33 of Presidential Note S 2017-507, agreed by consensus, states, and I quote, "When non-members are invited to speak to the Security Council, those who have a direct interest in the outcome of the matter under consideration may speak prior to Council members if appropriate." End of quote. Given the subject of today's open debate, we believe that inviting President Zelensky to speak before Council members amply confirms to paragraph 33. Moreover, giving the floor first to President Zelensky will provide the opportunity for Council members and the other member states participating today in such impressive numbers to respond to his remarks. Previously, in February of this year, the Russian delegation raised the same issue and was assured by then the Council President that ample precedents exist of non-Council member states taking the floor before Council members. Several cases were cited at that time, and others could be mentioned. I would add that at each of the previous 5 Security Council meetings in which President Zelensky was invited to participate, he spoke before Council members. I want to assure our Russian colleagues and everyone here that this is not a special operation by the Albanian presidency, but a continuation of a long and well-established practice of this Council, and today's speaking order therefore is in full conformity with the Council's guidelines and practices. As for the second question, I have a certain difficulty to understand what's the problem, because OSCE has an important role and is here because of its contribution to this meeting considered of essence. Yes, the OSCE representative here is an Albanian from North Macedonia, but if you would be more explicit what's the problem, I would be happy to help you.
With pleasure, Mr. President. We do not believe that the arguments that you have advanced are compelling. There are a number of members of the Security Council that will be represented in the hall today at the head of state level. You tried to explain why the Ukrainian president is being prioritized. However, the procedure, this has nothing to do with the procedure for the Security Council. You can understand the logic when we discuss Somalia.
Presidents, prime ministers, ministers, and other high-level representatives present in the Security Council chamber. Your presence today underscores the importance of the subject matter under discussion. In accordance with Rule 37 of the Council's Provisional Rules of Procedure, I invite representatives of